Hello and welcome back to the Yours and Old FoMoCo Iron YouTube channel. My name is Adrian Clements, and before we begin, I want to remind you when you're done watching this video to please check out some of my other videos, numbers 1 through 15 on my channel. Thank you. Today in video number 16, we're going to learn how to fully and properly decode the Vehicle Identification Number, or VIN, for all 1967 Ford full-size cars, namely the Custom 500, Galaxy 500, XL, LTD, Ranch Wagon, Country Sedan, and Country Squire series. We'll see where the VINs are located on the car. We'll review the 5 elements that make up the VIN structure and how to decode each of them. And finally, we'll see an example of a VIN decode. Let's get started. The official VIN for all 1967 Ford full-size cars is stamped into a sheet metal tab located in the engine compartment above the heater box where the top of the firewall meets the cowl grille. I refer to this underhood VIN as the cowl VIN stamping, or CVS, and it can be seen within the green circle on this dark moss green 1967 Ford Custom two-door sedan. Standing on the right-hand side of the car with the hood open and looking between the back of the hood and the cowl grille towards the front of the car is the best way to view the CVS. This same car's CVS reads star 7E50W200131 star. A lot of people don't know it, but there are actually 3 CVSs on each car, with the other 2 at the same height as the underhood one, but located behind the rear end of each front fender. On this raven black 1967 Ford Galaxy 500 four-door sedan in a junkyard, we can see the left-hand side CVS within the green circle, and then a close-up that shows the CVS reads star 7D54C123032 star. On this Wimbledon white 1967 Ford Galaxy 500 two-door hardtop in a junkyard, we can see the right-hand CVS within the green circle. In addition to the 3 CVSs on every 1967 Ford full-size car, the VIN also appears as the warranty number on the top line of the car's door data plate, which is riveted to the back end of the driver door above the latch mechanism, as shown on this burnt amber 1967 Ford Galaxy 500 convertible with warranty number, or VIN, 7G57H199207. A close-up of the door data plate for the dark moss green 1967 Ford Custom two-door sedan already seen shows warranty number, or VIN, 7E50W200131, with the words warranty number to the right and not for title or registration below the warranty number. This last verbiage is a nod to the fact that the car's legal VIN is the cowl VIN stampings. Over the years, I have seen many 1967 Fords with door data plate warranty numbers that don't match the CVS due to accident or corrosion-related replacement of the left-hand door sometime in the vehicle's life. This early style of 1967 door data plate was used on US-built 1967 Fords from the beginning of production in late August 1966 through mid-June 1967, just over a month before production of the 1967 models stopped at the end of July 1967. In mid-June, the U.S. assembly plants changed over to the late style of door data plate, with the main difference being that the line of production data, the body, color, trim, date, DSO, axle, and trans codes, and the Ford script have swapped places. Notice how the not for title or registration text has been moved to a more prominent location at the very top of the late style door data plate. This early style of 1967 door data plate was used on Canadian-built 1967 Fords. The only differences of note between the early style Canadian door data plate and the early style US one is the Made in Canada text instead of Made in USA, and the black of the Ford oval and Ford script within it are reversed. In mid-June 67, the Canadian assembly plants changed to this late style of door data plate that has the same two differences from the US late style data plate already listed. This collage lets us see the USA early style, left upper, USA late style, left lower, Canada early style, right upper, and Canada late style, right lower, door data plate designs all at once. The 1967 Ford VIN was 11 digits in length and is composed of 5 elements. The model year code is the first digit and is always a number. The build plant code is the second digit and is always a letter. The body serial code is the third and fourth digits and is always numbers. The engine code is the fifth digit and is either a letter or number. The consecutive unit number, or CUN, is the 6th through 11th digits and is always numbers. The model year code for all 1967 Fords is 7. The build plant code for all 1967 Fords is either an A, B, D, E, G, J, N, P, U, or W, as shown in this table. There were a total of 10 build plants that produced 1967 Ford full-size cars, with 9 of them located in the USA and 1 located in Canada. The body serial codes for all 1967 Ford full-size cars are 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 62, 64, 66, 70, 71, 72, 73, and 74. These 18 different body serial codes covered the 8 series and 7 body style combinations that made up the 1967 Ford full-size car lineup. The 8 series were Custom, Custom 500, Galaxy 500, XL, LTD, Ranch Wagon, Country Sedan, and Country Squire. The 7 body styles were 2-door sedan, 4-door sedan, 2-door hardtop, 4-door hardtop, 2-door convertible, 4-door station wagon, and DFRS, which stands for dual facing rear seats, 4-door station wagon. The engine codes for all 1967 Ford full-size cars are 5, V, E, B, 3, C, Y, H, Z, Q, P, W, and R. These 13 engine choices range from a 240 cubic inch one-barrel inline 6 that developed a 150 horsepower all the way up to a 427 cubic inch dual 4-barrel V8 that developed 425 horsepower. 99.89% of the time, the engine code was a letter, as the export engines with numerical engine codes 5 and 3 accounted for only 0.11% of 1967 Ford full-size car production. Engine code E was for taxi use only, and engine codes B and P were for police use only. The first 1967 Ford full-size cars scheduled to be built at each build plant had a CUN of 100001. The second car scheduled to be built was CUN 100002, etc. 5 of the 10 build plants, namely Dallas, Los Angeles, Norfolk, Twin Cities, and Louisville, produced less than 90,000 units for the 1967 model year. So all of the CUNs at those plants begin with the number 1. The other 5 build plants, namely Atlanta, Oakville, Mahwah, Chicago, and Wayne, produced more than 100,000 units. So the CUNs at those plants begin with either a 1 or a 2. Okay, let's have a look at a sample VIN decode to finish the video. We've already seen this CVS that shows a VIN of star 7E50W200131*, and the door data plate from the car shows a matching warranty number of 7E50W200131. The VIN decodes as follows. 7 is the model year code, which is 1967. E is the build plant code, which is the Mahwah assembly plant in Mahwah, New Jersey. 50 is the body serial code, which is a Ford custom two-door sedan. W is the engine code, which is a 427 4-barrel 7-liter high-performance V8, which is a 427 4-barrel engine that developed 410 horsepower at 5,600 RPM, 476 pound-force-feet of torque at 3,400 RPM with an 11.1-to-1 compression ratio. 200131 is the consecutive unit number, or CUN, meaning that this is the 100,131st Ford car scheduled to be built at the Mahwah assembly plant during the 1967 model year, where Job 1 was CUN 100001. Thank you for watching video number 16. I hope you enjoyed it and found it informative. Please be sure to check out videos number 1 through 15 on my channel for more interesting FoMoCo-related content. Please like, comment, and be sure to subscribe. There are lots more videos coming, so subscribe and be notified as I release each new video. If you have any questions or if you have a suggestion for a future video topic, please feel free to email me at adrian.clements@me.com. Yours in Old FoMoCo Iron, Adrian.